Hi everyone, I'm Dawn, also known as That Mom of 4. Now I'm also known as an entrepreneur when it comes to helping people to keep fit, to lose weight and to feel their best. However, sometimes even with the goal of trying to lose weight, it can be very difficult. Even for myself, because of habits, right? Or hormonal issues, or even after having kids, having rectus diastasis. A lot of the effort that you put in may not be showing. You may have stress that causes you to eat late at night, or because of work, you may have bad eating choices because of stress management. So there are certain things that can hamper our efforts in order to achieve the slim figure or the toned abs that we're looking for, even if you're putting in hours of exercise, even if you're maybe trying to eat healthy as well. So there are certain things that we can do, right? Apart from trying to get rid of your bad habits of eating late at night. For myself, it is my favorite foods that I like to eat. Chicken wings, chocolate, ice cream, those are some of the things that I have on a regular basis. But also, I like to eat my children's leftovers. I eat late at night, I eat supper because, by the time I finish teaching classes, that's the only time that I have to have my last meal before I go to bed. So, these things can make a dent in the efforts to lose the weight or to try to create defined abs for many people. So what can you do? Today we have Dr. Mark Lim from Halley Body Slimming Clinic to talk to us more about weight management, how you can actually achieve those toned abs and a slim figure with the body treatments, with body sculpting. I'm sure all of us can learn a lot from him. Dr. Mark.
Hello, thanks Dawn for the introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mark Lim from Halley Body Slimming Clinic.
So, Dr. Mark, what kind of diet would you actually recommend to someone who's trying to achieve visibly firmer and toned abs?
So for toned abs and for weight loss, it's really important to have a calorie deficit. So what a calorie deficit means is that the amount of calories that we take in is less than the calories that we require for the day, which is like from our metabolism or our activities. All right. So simply put, calorie in must be less than calorie out. Right, so what does a calorie deficit do? Basically, when we have a calorie deficit, our body draws from the fat stores in our body and that results in weight loss. A daily recommended calorie deficit should be somewhere in the range of 300 to 500 kilocalories. And our daily recommended calorie requirement is actually based on our age, our body weight, our gender, as well as our baseline activity.
Now, what does a well-balanced diet look like to you, and what can you recommend for people to try and curb their snacking habits?
Thanks for the question, Dawn. A well-balanced diet for weight loss should ideally consist of high protein, low carbohydrate, as well as low fat, and also a good proportion of fruits and vegetables. Water is often overlooked. Water actually has 0 calories and it is a great way to stay hydrated. Finally, our body can sometimes mistake dehydration for hunger, so it's a great idea to actually reach for a tumbler whenever you feel hungry. Apart from a well-balanced diet, Dawn, good eating habits are actually equally important, right? So if you're familiar with the saying, eat breakfast like a king, but eat dinner like a pauper, so that actually holds some truth. That's actually front loading of calories. So having a good breakfast early on in the day actually helps us to reduce our snack cravings as well as our appetite, and also our metabolism dips later on in the day. So having a huge dinner can actually lead to putting on unnecessary weight gain. You also mentioned something about bad snacking habits. Yeah. So snacking is actually the easiest and worst way to sabotage a successful diet. So some tips that I would actually like to share to help curb snacking habits are to avoid like the bubble tea shop or our fast food restaurants where you can get tempted by promotions or the smell. Yeah. Also to visit the supermarket less and stock up less on junk food at home. To have like healthy snacks like fruits and nuts. And also finally, a lot of people actually resort to snacking as a way to manage with stress. So a good idea would be to find something else to deal with stress by getting like a nice hobby, sufficient sleep and exercise.
True. So why is it that even with exercise, some people, including myself, it is so difficult to achieve well-defined abs?
Well, the main reason for not being able to see defined abs are twofold, right? So the main thing is having that fatty layer on top of your abs, which hides your abs. And secondly, it's also not having a prominent, large enough muscle. So basically, to achieve defined abs, we need to reduce the fat layer on top and also to increase the size of the muscle. So Dawn, to actually achieve a six-pack silhouette, we do need to achieve a body fat percentage of 15%. So for perspective, most women have a fat percentage of about 25 to 31%, and for men, roughly about 18 to 24%. And also, as regards to getting a prominent muscle, we do need to have a good exercise form. A lot of people, when they do sit-up, they actually use their hip flexors, so that's targeting the wrong muscle. And then some people, they actually use momentum to carry through the motion.
And what would you recommend to ladies who are already eating well, exercising, already lean, but are still not getting the defined abs that they're looking for?
You're right, Dawn. I completely agree with you. It can be really frustrating to, not see any results when you're putting in so much effort and commitment into your diet and your exercise. So it can be because of a variety of reasons, such as our age, our metabolism, and our, genetics. And also external factors such as our lifestyle and personal commitments. Fortunately, the good news is that there are a variety of body sculpting treatments that are available to help us.
Now, as we age, our metabolism actually slows down. So weight gain increases easily, weight loss is a lot harder to achieve. So what are the fat reduction treatments that you would recommend?
Well, there are effective fat reduction treatments such as CoolSculpting and Vanquish. CoolSculpting basically uses cryolipolysis technology, which involves using a vacuum applicator to suck in the area of body fat, and it freezes them to sub-zero temperatures. So this causes fat crystal formation in the fat cells, and induces apoptosis or induced cell death. So this actually causes permanent fat removal. And you can, the fat cells can increase in size if you put on additional weight, otherwise the effect is permanent. On the other hand, Vanquish uses a non-contact selective radio frequency in which a spaceship hood is placed over the treated body area, and that actually causes radio frequency waves to pass through the treated area and heats up the fat cells to about 40 to 42 degrees Celsius. So that similarly also causes apoptosis of the fat cells. To simplify, CoolSculpting uses cold and Vanquish uses heat. While they are both FDA approved and have proven safety and efficacy, it is important to distinguish that CoolSculpting treats discrete bulges of pinchable fat, so it's more useful to carve out an attractive silhouette. On the other hand, Vanquish actually is non-contact and does not require pinchable fat, so it's more useful to treat and give a generalized slimming effect to a specific body area.
Now, after the weight has been reduced, after the weight reduction has succeeded, and there is that loose skin, what can we do about it?
Yeah, that's a great question, Dawn. Loose skin and stretch marks can make the progress that we make after successful weight loss quite difficult to appreciate. So these are actually best treated with skin tightening procedures such as the Ultracell Q+, which uses high-intensity focused ultrasound, or HIFU for short. We also have Exilis Ultra 360, which uses both radio frequency waves as well as ultrasound waves. So both these treatments, they are non-invasive and they have no downtime. Right, so that's really great. And how they work is by heating the tissues to stimulate collagen and hence improving skin elasticity.
Now that sounds amazing, but what about abs? People do tons of crunches but then still not getting the abs that they're looking for. What can be done?
Well, actually, Dawn, I'm sure you know that that's not entirely true, because crunches can give you abs, but you do need to, really perform an adequate amount of repetitions, and you do need to do it properly. So we can help by using the Tesla muscle former, which actually uses a changing magnetic field to induce a small electric current that stimulates the muscles painlessly. So the supramaximal muscle contractions actually help the muscle to contract stronger and more rapidly. So this helps to strengthen and tone the muscle and increase the muscle mass. So the Tesla muscle former is really helpful in people who are looking to kickstart an exercise program or patients who have an injury, or patients who have just find it difficult to have a good exercise form.
How many sessions would you recommend then for somebody who's looking for natural looking and defined abs?
You would actually experience an immediate improvement in the muscle tone, but muscle size does take some time, alright? So what I typically recommend would be about 1 to 2 sessions a week for about 6 to 8 weeks.
I understand that maintenance is crucial after each treatment in order to continue seeing results. When it can be very negatively affected by bad lifestyle choices when it comes to exercise, diet, and the amount of sleep, I guess, that we have. So what would you recommend when it comes to like supplementing the aftercare of these treatments to continue being able to see the slim figure as well as the defined abs that you would have achieved from the treatments?
Weight loss requires hard work, commitment, discipline and patience. Yeah? Abs are not built overnight, and you really need to trust the process, be consistent at it. The treatments that we offer here, they really just serve to complement your efforts in achieving your firmer toned abs. And actually, what I feel personally is that weight loss should really not be the end goal, but rather to, like what you said, to achieve a sustainable and healthy lifestyle that you are comfortable with for truly lasting results. Finally, Dawn, I'm really pleased and proud to share the Halley Slimming booklet right over here, right?
Wow!
Yeah. So it's actually put together by our slimming ambassadors to crystallize and to share their experience over the years. So what it really aims to do is to guide, to inform, as well as to encourage all those who are ready to embark on their weight loss journey.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mark, for bringing us through the wonders of weight management and body sculpting. I learned so much myself. And now that we are better equipped with all these tips when it comes to lifestyle, exercise, eating, I think we are well on our way to achieving those more defined chisel abs.
It's been a pleasure talking to you as well, Dawn. Let's stay healthy together.
Now, if you enjoyed watching the videos from the doctors here at Halley Body Slimming Clinic, then hit the subscribe button here and you can follow their channel. Continue watching these good videos. If you'd like to meet some of the doctors here for the weight management programs as well as the body treatments, then check out the details here below the video and you can make your appointment soon with Halley Body Slimming Clinic. Remember, it is a yes to absolutely toned abs and a slim figure with Halley Body Slimming Clinic.
Bye!
Bye everyone!